God, I've missed this. God, I love Super Smash Bros. So much. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Series. Last time, we finished Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that was years ago, and it's really weird to think. But today, we are going to cover Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U. Quite a weird name. But we have a new fighter, as you can tell, and that's Mega Man from the Mega Man series, developed by Capcom, obviously, who is a new, like I said, he's a new fighter in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. Let me just put it this way, I will talk about Classic Mode here in a second, but there is a reason specifically I picked Mega Man. Mega Man is not even a main of mine, but I will say, I get really excited over Super Smash Bros. But I think the level of hype I had when I saw that Mega Man was in Smash was ridiculous. I think that might honestly... I think the most excited I've ever been for a Smash character is probably Sonic and Brawl. But Mega Man came pretty close when he got announced, and it was awesome. As I should mention, because you haven't seen any Smash Bros. Things, which I'm sure you have, because this game's 4 years old now, which is hard to believe. You know, we have... How many people? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... We have 8 people on screen, or characters. This is a new mechanic added to Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. You have 8-man Smash, where with 8-man Smash, or really can be any other Smash, you can have more than 4 people on screen, which is pretty awesome. It's one thing I do like. I think this works better when you have a lot of friends who are near you. I don't really have that pleasure anymore, but it does come in handy when you have that, I guess, if you want to play. And it's very chaotic when you can get a lot of people on screen. I do like 8-man Smash, but it's one of those things that, like, when you do have people, it is so chaotic and you need so much room for it, it's hard to do. And you can't do 8-man Smash online, which kind of sucks. I believe they're fixing that for Ultimate, but I could be wrong on that, and, you know, it's really neat. As I mentioned earlier, we are doing Classic Mode. This Classic Mode is a bit different compared to the Classic Modes of old, where with this, as you're about to say, you're on a little of an arena. You're kind of on an arena. What you're gonna do is you probably saw you're gonna go to each trophy and you're going to get in a fight. This isn't like previous Classic Modes, like from 64 or Melee, where you have like an order set to go in. Smash Ultimate is carrying this back, but they're obviously adding some new touches to that, and I'll cover that whenever we do Smash Ultimate in the future. But like I brought up earlier, there are new characters from this game. You have Mega Man. I won't name all these people because I will forget. There's Mega Man, there's Wii Fit Trainer, Palutena, Rosalina, Cloud from Final Fantasy, Bayonetta, Ryu from Street Fighter. I am forgetting somebody else. Pac-Man. Listen, when I heard Pac-Man got announced, I was like, yo, that is some cool shit. Because in this game, this is something that everybody loved, was that you could have Mega Man, Pac-Man, Sonic, and Mario in one game, and it was the coolest thing ever. I will never forget. I was so excited for this game. I am leaving out, or I haven't mentioned the elephant in the room, obviously, and that is the 3DS version. For those who don't know, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U and for 3DS are two separate games, but they're kind of the same game in a way. So they wanted, basically Nintendo wanted a handheld Smash Bros. Game. They made Super Smash Bros. Nintendo 3DS. I'm not covering that because I can't record it, but I do want to talk about that a little bit. I do like both Smash Wii U and 3DS, but they came out a month apart, and that kind of hurt them in a way, and I get why they did come out a month apart, but still, it kind of did hurt them for me, where I don't play Smash 3DS. It is a perfectly solid game. There's nothing really wrong with it besides lack of modes, but I can deal with that. Smash 3DS doesn't have any reason to ever go back to it, I think, unless you're just bored and you're out wanting to play Smash. When I play Smash, I really play with my brother, and usually when we do that, we're at home, which is why we're like, oh, we'll just play Smash for Wii U. This is going to come back and bite Smash Wii U in the butt in about a week from now when I'm recording this, because Smash Ultimate comes out, and I won't ever touch Smash Wii U. Not that there's anything wrong with this game, but a problem with them splitting this into two games was both games have a lack of content besides just Smash. And, you know, that's why you play Smash, is to just play with your friends, you know, fight. But it lacks something that Melee and Brawl, and even I'd argue the N64 game. N64 game kind of got away with this because it was the N64 and it was the first game, so I kind of let it slide. But Melee and Brawl had more single-player modes, which is what helped them. Melee, you obviously had the adventure mode. Brawl, you had Subspace Emissary. This game doesn't have a story mode or anything. You have Classic mode, All-Star mode, and Smash Tour. 3DS is... I don't even think you get an All-Star mode. I might be wrong on that, but I haven't played 3DS in years. But you have Classic and Smash Run. And I'll talk about Smash Tour in the next part because it's really boring. But Smash Run is better than Smash Run, but it's not much better. And there's one thing that it hurts these games. That's one thing Ultimate is thankfully fixing, is we have the World of Light and all that, which is really cool. And Mega Man is so cool. Oh my god, they just implemented all of these other moves. He gets some Robot Masters, and I love it. Mega Man is such a... He's not, like I said, he's not a main of mine, but he is a personal favorite who I did want to main. I'm just not very good with him, as you can probably tell from the footage. But I really like playing as Mega Man. His final smash, which we'll see in the next part, is even cooler. And for those who do not know, I brought up characters in this game. There are obviously some returning characters that we've seen, but there's also, for the first time in Smash history, DLC. Those DLC characters being Roy, I'm going off the top of my head how to do this, Roy, Corrin from Fire Emblem, Lucas from Mother 3, Mewtwo from Pokemon, Bayonetta, and Cloud Strike from the Final Fantasy series. That's 6. I think I got all of them. There will be one I forgot, but I'm pretty sure I got all of them. And it's really cool. And actually, I tell a lie. When I said Mega Man was the most excited I got, the Cloud Strike reveal trailer was probably the most, like, screamiest thing I've ever heard. That's one thing I love about Smash, is when we get these reveal trailers, because it's so exciting. Like, I will never be as excited for a game as I was in Super Smash Bros. What's it, Kingdom Hearts 3, still. But, or Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that's what I should say. But, I was so excited when this game got announced, because, like I said, I love Smash. But when that Cloud Strike reveal trailer came out, nobody saw that coming. And that was such a big deal, because, you know, he's a PlayStation game. And when he got... And I know Final Fantasy's been on Nintendo console, but Final Fantasy 7 is on PlayStation. It's going to be on... Oh, it's going to be on Switch. But whatever. It was such a big deal, because nobody saw that coming. And that's why this whole, like, Wrench Lake, which isn't real, obviously, now that we know the full roster for Ultimate, when they like, named Banjo, everybody thought it was going to happen, because it's like, oh, it's Banjo. But, yeah, I do like... There's one thing I was going to get into this, is one thing about the Wii U game and 3DS that really helped it for a lot of people is the roster for this game is insane. There's so many characters, and I know we have Smash Ultimate coming out soon, but this is still a huge deal. And I mentioned the roster being good, and Dark Pit shows up, of course, but... You know, you have so many characters in this game. Like, I think you have 60, I'm pretty sure. A lot of it, there are obviously clones, like Dark Pit I brought up, he is a waste of a spot. But you have Dr. Mario and Lucina and all of them, and they're clones. But you have so many good standout, you know, additions, like Ryu, even though he's DLC. You know, you got Mega Man, Pac-Man, Palutena, even though, I mean, I love Kid Icarus, and I'm gonna say Palutena. I can't play as her, I'm just not good with her, but still, I love that she got added in. They added a lot of new characters, which was good, even though a lot of them are Fire Emblem characters, but still, I don't understand the Fire Emblem love on Sakurai's side. Don't get me wrong, I like Fire Emblem, but he added a lot of Fire Emblem characters to this game. And I should bring up Mega Man's gameplay as well. Mega Man, obviously, A attack, he shoots his little pellets. You hold A, he shoots the giant Buster Beam. I can't think of what that's called now. What is this Charge Beam? Whatever thing it's called, I don't care. You know, he has his down A. It's a fire attack. It's not from Flame Man. I just can't think of who it is. I'm pretty sure it's a guy from Mega Man 3 or 2, I don't know. I love it. And one of my favorite things is that they incorporated is his side A when he's running is the top spin from Mega Man 3. And for those who don't know, you want to beat the final boss of Mega Man 3 really easily, use the top spin. The worst power-up in that entire game beats the final boss. It's amazing. While I do love Mega Man, one thing I will say, he's not very good for multi-man Smash. I still maintain the idea that the best character for multi-man Smash is Donkey Kong, just because Donkey Kong can do his down B with his little hand pat on the ground, and it just kills everything in multi-man Smash. Like, if you're doing a 100-man Smash, the easiest way to beat it is to use Donkey Kong. And Mega Man also has, his up B is the rush, is it Coil? I don't remember. I'm not a big, I like Mega Man, don't get me wrong, but I'm not the biggest classic Mega Man fan. I'm really, like, Mega Man game-wise, I've only played 2 and X in the first game, because I can't beat the first game, I suck at Mega Man 1. I do like Mega Man 2 a lot, but the best Mega Man game is for sure Mega Man X. That game is, like, when I talk about video game OSTs, Mega Man X is, like, god tier of OSTs. Like, I will fight to the death for that soundtrack. It's so good. One thing, oh, I was mentioning, as you probably saw there's Mii's. Mii's are a new character in this game. That's something they actually wanted to do for Brawl, but I think they either didn't have time or they just couldn't get it to work, I'm pretty sure. It may have been both, actually. But that was the plan they were going to do. With the Mii's, you can actually have Mii costumes, and Mega Man X is a Mii costume. One thing I really wish, with Ultimate, I talk about Ultimate a lot in this part, but we're going to do an LP of that eventually, but, they have Echo Fighters, and I wish they would have made a Mega Man X Echo Fighter. So this is something new. We get to fight Master and Crazy Hand at the exact same time. I love Master and Crazy Hand. They're so cool. They're just staples of the series. You fight them in every classic mode. They're just awesome. You can't help but love them. I remember with the old theory that, like, Master Hand in the N64 game was like the child's hand and there's the Crazy Hand. I always liked that. Like, it's like the child has split personality disorder. I shouldn't make that joke, but that's what I think of. Because, like, he's fine when he's Master Hand, he's, like, control of his craziness, and then the other hand is crazy. Who knows? But I always liked that idea. Well, this is new. So, when you do enough damage to the Master and Crazy Hand, they'll turn into this monster known as the Master Core. He has a lot of different forms, and I will say this because I feel like I should explain this because it's down in the elephant room. At the beginning of this part, we had a scale to determine the difficulty. Depending on the scale, you will get different fights when you do this. So if you do, like, an easy score, like you do like a 3.0, you will fight just the Master Crazy Hand. When you go up to about a 6, I think it's 5 or 6, you will fight the Master Core, where you'll fight that little beast there in the swords. If you go all the way up to a 9, you will fight the full-on Master Core, where he has a different form. He's like a giant Colossus thing. I can't beat it on 9.0. I will just be completely honest. I can't do it. I mean, I can, but recording-wise, it was a mess, and I tried to do it, and I couldn't pull it off, and I got angry. So I thought I would show this off. Master Core is definitely the most difficult classic mode boss, for sure. I don't know how I feel about Master Core. I like Taboo, just because Taboo is different, I guess. But Master Core is not my kind of thing. Is it like what all of the Master Hands are? I'm looking too far into this, I know, but not the biggest fan of the Master Core. Just saying. I do like this part where he does have different forms. Like you'll fight like his like Beast, Dragon, Chimera form, then you fight the swords, and then you fight like a shadowy version of your character, so that's really cool. The Mega Man one's actually probably the easiest one to fight, just because Mega Man's so like long distance, and he just cannot touch you. And another thing, Mega Man, as you saw there, he has like his silhouette like thing around him. That's actually Woodman's weapon, and I love Woodman's theme. It's so good. I need to just really LP Mega Man 2. Another thing Mega Man has is the Metal Blades from Mega Man 2. As everyone knows, the Metal Blades are broken. And not in this game, they're just a regular B attack, but in Mega Man 2, if you get Metal Blades, you pretty much win the game. And there it is, the Master Core. It looks like a Metroid. That's what I think of every time I see it. But here you just beat it up, you shoot it with your Mega Buster, you can shoot it with a bomb, with your Electro Attack, and your down A, and he's dead.
Final results.
And that's the classic one for Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. God, I hate that name. I'm just gonna call it Super Smash Bros. 4, because that's what it is. This is actually my least favorite credit sequence in the entire series as well. I hate to be kind of negative. I do like this game, don't get me wrong. I think this is a very fun game to play, but it's definitely things about it I dislike more than other games. I think gameplay-wise, this game is better than Brawl, like fighting mechanics-wise. But, in terms of, like, modes and, like, small touches, Brawl definitely beats it, I do have to be honest. Melee is still my favorite Smash game. But I actually prefer this game in terms of, like, playing just with friends over Brawl. I really shouldn't go over the final bits, but, you know, I kind of will. I do love this game a lot. There's a lot of things I do like about it. I think, character-wise and roster-wise, this game is really good. It's definitely the best Smash game, except for Ultimate. But, you know, it's just modes that hurt it for me, really. There's a lot of neat stages, and you have the Omega modes, which I'll go over later. And I really like this game a lot. And there's the other Mega Mans in the back. There's Mega Man X, there's Mega Man from the Battle Network series. I don't know, I think it's called Mega Man EXC. Never played the Battle Network series. I've heard they're good, I just haven't done it. Then you have, is it Star Force, I think? I don't know anything about Star Force. I know at least a little bit about EXC, but my Mega Man knowledge is more X and Classic. I think a lot of people are like that. I'm more of a Mega Man X fan. Even though I've only played X1, I really want to get into that series, because I hear X4 is really good. I need to just buy the X collection and LP those games one of these days. I really just need LP Mega Man X. If I was good at Mega Man, I would have already done it by now. That's why I haven't done it. One of these days, it'll happen. Oh, I love this game. I love Super Smash Bros. It's so good. But yeah, that's been Mega Man and Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. And next time, we're actually going to look at some more of the new characters. So join me next time when we look at some Cloud Strife stuff, Ryu stuff, and some new modes in this game as we finish up Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. See you guys next time.